that's quite a good team that they played against.
Yeah, fifth in the league before.
And they made them look toothless. In complete control of the game, like they were at the start of the season. It reminded me when they beat Brentford 2-0 here and just stopped the game after about 70 minutes. And aside from a few breaks that Liverpool themselves had today, the game was done by 60 at the latest, something like that. They're just a brilliant team that's operating on a completely different level to everyone else, and it's at the point again a bit like 1920 was, where they win the league every few days. You get to go and think, oh well, that's that done. And then they'll play again and Arsenal won't pick up enough points, and it's like, oh, it's even more done. So in your mind you get to have that's probably happened that now on Sunday and then on Wednesday and then maybe again in the not too distant, and so on and so forth. And that's just a lovely feeling to have. It's not quite like the rush of exhilaration and exultation that you might have in different circumstances. It's just a very, very calm contentment with the fact that, as you say, everything's coming together and it all feels fine.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed winning the league in Manchester on Sunday, Ben, but it was good fun winning the league again tonight, and after that toe from Dan, I can't wait for Southampton at home to win the league there as well.
And it's just every time they go on the pitch, they just look, they're enjoying themselves so much, and like any sort of peril that you have, or the ones that if there's a hangover from from the big game Sunday and it might be difficult, and they just come out and they're just head and shoulders above. Like it's not even a comparison. There's never in doubt that game, and I don't know how many times you can sit here and say, but you're watching it and you know you're nervous and you think there's going to be peril and you're fucking scared and this, that, the other, and then when you look back at it, they had one one-on-one that was offside and another one that was a tight angle and he hit it wide, and that was it. And Liverpool murdered them. They ground them into the floor, and there's such the last 20 minutes was just like the most amazing thing, because nothing happens, but you don't want anything to happen. It's like, keep the ball, and they go, all right, and then you go, where are you going? Someone sits on for him, and Enzo's there going, all right, and then it's like everything you just want them to do, they're doing it naturally without even they're just playing just such sensible, fantastic football, and it's all based on probabilities and sense and logic, and we're better than you and we're going to keep the ball so you can't hurt us, and then we're going to get the ball in a good area and hurt you in this very particular way. And everything about them is just, they ooze class, fucking ooze it. We look like champions. We look like the best team in the land by a mile, and that doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon, and it might only need you just keep looking at the table like we've been looking at it. I can't add up no more, because it looks, I keep going, what? Arsenal aren't going to get Arsenal can't get 90, they can get max 87, and you're looking at them going, they're not even going to get 80. We can probably win 5 games and be there. And you're like, well, fucking hell, what's going on here? This is ridiculous. And as Dan said, you're getting to go every week and experience this little additional splinter of real contentment and joy. And that's just such a lovely feeling that I'm not sure we've had. Even 1920, I remember being worried when we beat Bournemouth 2-1. We were 25 points clear.
There's games now where you watch it back and it's like, Liverpool go 18 clear, and I was like, I'm sure I was there in that game.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And now you can see all the sort of relationships on the pitch, and you can see Virgil and Kanate have got their own thing. You see them celebrating at the end about obviously the win, but then the clean sheet. The keeper as well, and then Virgil and the keeper in front of the cop, and everyone's going sick and they're both smiling. It was amazing. And it just looks, it's just such a lovely thing that we're part of. It's so good.
A little bit of joy every weekend. Sounds like Mambo number 5, but that's how it feels at the moment. It's all a big Louis Vega song.
Yeah, a little bit of Angela in my life. Hello, Mum. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because even though we've been the best team all season, haven't we? But you've been able to see how we could improve, and you've sort of thought, okay, well we've still got this and that. There's Ali's missing. There's bits where we've sort of thought, okay, well we seem like we're controlling it, but you can see how we could play with a bit more flair. You can see how we've sort of been up against it at times in away matches, and at the same time you sort of had in the back of your head, or I have anyway, the things that you know about Slot is that even if he hasn't kind of got it all together yet, hasn't got all his players, the second half of seasons he's supposed to be amazing, and his record of keeping players fit around the most difficult and dangerous time of the season is amazing, and we're just seeing it now. I think every week, every weekend, every midweek, we're seeing us getting better and better, and the self-belief that's oozing through the team. I think we were already, at Christmas we had some difficult games, but I thought we were already levels above every team, and occasionally it sort of didn't quite work. And I just think if we were playing them games now, I'm thinking United at home, you just think we're going to stride into them challenges and look like we are just the absolute bollocks. Like we're just oozing class. We're attacking brilliantly. We're choosing it judiciously. One thing I sort of thought I'd like us to do would be to be one up. And two home games in a row now. We've been one up early on. Obviously the Wolves game turns a bit mad, but I think we've everything you could want is what I'm trying to say. Everything that you could want our team to do from an already high level, we are doing now. We're starting to see it's Szoboszlai's moment, isn't it? And we've seen. I think Gravenberch obviously was the start of the season. Konate's had a brilliant phase. Salah's been absolutely incredible, and you can't kind of forget about him and Virgil throughout all of it. Ali's back now, but it's really Szoboszlai's time, and I mean that was pure like Lampard tonight. I think he's kind of got a bit of the Henderson thing where he's running and the tempo of the team is all him, but the timing of his arrivals into the box and his coolness now, which you knew was there, but you sort of just wanted to bring it out. It's there now, and he's got that Van Dijk thing with corners when he first arrived. When you just think he just seems like he's going to score every game now,